Apples of Waynesville, St. Robert, and Richland. Ed Morris Ford, Shelter Insurance Agents, Dave Holliday in Richland, and John Gregory in Crocker. Security Banks of Pulaski County, Paul's Furniture Outlet, St. Robert Auto Supply, Domino's Pizza of St. Robert, the Marys County Bank, Phelps Health, Lowe's Chevrolet, and Rivard Heating and Cooling. Let's play ball with your Waynesville Tigers.
And a very good afternoon to you and yours. We are here at Bandy Field here in Waynesville, straddling the border of Waynesville and St. Robert, where we are just a few moments away, about 12 minutes away from first pitch in tonight's varsity baseball contest. Again, the Waynesville Tigers back at home here today, taking on the West Plains Zizzers. Connor Harbert here with you today, Z102.3. Glad you could join me here for this one today as we are back home. Of course, we're supposed to play 2 home games this week, but due to field conditions on Tuesday, it was ultra cold, ultra rainy the day before. Ended up heading on out to Springfield. Of course, followed them out there. Didn't turn out the way Waynesville really wanted that time around, but trying to get a win back here on Thursday as they head on into the weekend. So again, both teams taking infield, outfield here at the moment. Waynesville, they have wrapped up their infield, outfield. West Plains now out there in the field themselves. There's no sugarcoating this one. This is going to be a tough one for Waynesville. West Plains comes into this game undefeated on the season. They are 6-0. This is a Zizzers program that is very, very good, has been good for a few years now. So Waynesville is ultimately going to have to be on their A game here today. They can't have the mistakes they had in the Hillcrest game and ultimately kind of led to losing that game. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. First, we'll take a short timeout. Again, we are about 10 minutes away from first pitch here in this one. I think we are on track to start on time here today. So we'll take a couple minutes. We'll come back. And again, we'll go ahead and recap that Hillcrest game for you. Back in a few, you're listening to Waynesville Tiger Baseball here on Z102.3.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The dealership everyone loves doing business with, and that's Seeger Toyota of St. Robert. Having the all-new Tacomas arriving daily, and a low-rate story you will love, beginning with new Tundras that come with a rate-killing incentive of 2.25% for 48 months, 4.75% for 60 months on 24 Highlanders, RAV4s, Corollas, and Camry gas models. 55 years of experience means you can count on Seeger to take care of both you and your car. Seeger Toyota of St. Robert next to Walmart or 24/7 at SeegerToyota.net.
With approved credit through TFS, pro model not included. 113 years and still going strong. That's the Bank of Crocker, who opened their doors in 1911 when Crocker was a small railroad town. And while they're still a small town, banking services from the Bank of Crocker are as modern as any financial institutions in the big cities. Android and Apple mobile banking apps let you do your banking from anywhere around the globe. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is just a click away. They've also added branches in Waynesville, St. Robert, and Richland through the years. It's a world apart from what it was back in 1911, but the personal hometown banking service has not changed. The Bank of Crocker, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
What if you stepped out of the picture tonight? How would you want to be remembered? And who would make decisions about planning your funeral service? This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. We help families create meaningful services that respect and honor the memory of their loved one's life. At Memorial Chapels and Crematory, we offer our support and guidance when your family needs us the most.
At Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert, we've got your back when it comes to saving money on vehicles. That's because we have outstanding deals and a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Cars, trucks, SUVs, they're all priced to move today. Get big cash rebates and low financing that will save you thousands. Plus, you'll get the best customer service possible. To save big, make it by Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert or visit edmorrisfordstrobert.com and get backed by Morris today.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
For a free insurance review,
For auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, John Gregory, your shelter insurance agent in Crocker.
Or stop by and see me, Dave Howlett, your shelter insurance agent in Richland.
Appliances. If you're needing appliances, come by Paul's Furniture. We've got the big name brands like Frigidaire, Maytag, Amana. They're all in stock and ready to go. Even the big box stores will make you wait weeks and weeks and weeks to get your appliances. We've got them here in stock, ready to go with free delivery and setup. If you're needing appliances, come by Paul's Furniture. We've got the big name brands like Frigidaire, Maytag, Amana. They're all in stock and ready to go. Even the big box stores will make you wait weeks and weeks and weeks to get your appliances. We're known for great deals in furniture. We've got great deals in appliances as well.
Make sure you're comfortable year-round. At Rivard Heating and Cooling, we offer a Comfort Club Climate Control System warranty plan to keep your system up and running at its best. Receive a heating and cooling tune-up and cleaning twice per year for one low cost. Sign up now and make sure your AC is working at its best before those hot and humid Missouri days arrive. We are not comfortable until you are. Rivard Heating and Cooling, an independent American Standard heating and cooling air conditioning dealer. 417-531-3551 or go online rivardheatingandcooling.com.
And once again, welcome back here to Bandy Field in Waynesville. We are still about 5 minutes or so away from opening pitch today's varsity baseball contest. Again, the Waynesville Tigers 2-3 on the season, playing host to an undefeated West Plains squad. They come in at 6-0. Connor Harvey here with you, Z102.3. Again, the last meeting between these two teams, maybe for quite some time. Of course, we haven't really talked about it a whole lot this baseball season, but we definitely talked about it during basketball. The Ozark Conference, no more. After the conclusion of this school year, the two teams going to go their separate ways. Of course, matters a little bit less for baseball. You have a lot of non-conference games when it comes to the spring season, but still, as far as conference games go, Waynesville and West Plains might not see each other for quite some time. So maybe a little bit of bragging rights on the line here today. We'll certainly see how this one turns out. Again, Waynesville trying to kind of right the ship after what was definitely a disappointing loss on Tuesday. Definitely a game I believe that the Tigers thought they could have won. And honestly, if not for a couple mistakes early on in the game, that one might have turned out a little bit differently. Of course, 5-3 loss to the Hornets. Waynesville scoring the first run of the game in just a few batters. Jackson Goforth getting on base. Ethan Heberling following that up with an RBI double. But then what would have been a 1-2-3 inning in the second turned into 2 runs for Hillcrest. Of course, Hillcrest was able to get out on top, and Waynesville, despite adding a couple more runs from that second inning, just couldn't catch up there. So, need to cut down on the defensive mistakes. That's been kind of an early season theme here for the Tigers. Got to keep balls in front of you. The pop flies were really the problem on Tuesday. All 3 Waynesville errors were on dropped fly balls. If you can do that, well, if you can rely on your defense, again, West Plains, make no bones about it, they are definitely going to put the ball in play. If you can keep it out in front of you, I think you'll have an easier time getting on to them there. Of course, need to probably generate a few more runs. What we've noticed in Waynesville's wins, they have generated runs. 17 against Lakeway, 15 in the win a few days ago against Osage. But when they've lost, they have been held to only a couple of runs. One run in the loss to Conway to open up the season. Were shut out at Capital City. And then again, just the 3 runs at Hillcrest. So it may seem simple enough. Score runs, don't give up runs, and you'll win baseball games. But really, that has been kind of the thing here for Waynesville early on this year. Again, for Waynesville, this is their last game of the week. They will play next week 3 games, actually maybe more than 3 games on the road. Of course, April 2nd, they'll be at Cuba. On April the 3rd, they'll be at Camdenton. And then they'll play in the Eugene Quad next week. So again, just a programming note, we are going to be stepping away from Waynesville for a brief moment. Of course, we'll let them go on the road. I've got a couple of Frisco League games next week, so make sure you stay tuned for that Monday. So not a few, but a few days from now, we will be in Dixon and Crocker. Very nice Frisco League showcase there for you early on. 2 teams predicted to be at the top of that conference. Then we'll play on Friday, or broadcast on Friday from Licking. The Licking Wildcats taking on the Iberia Rangers. Both those teams at the time of broadcast today undefeated. So we'll see if that holds. That could be a game that really decides who might win the Frisco League here this season. So we'll have some very good teams next week. Of course, we got 2 good teams getting ready to go on here today. A little bit about West Plains again, like I've mentioned a couple times now, they are 6-0 on the year. Those wins, no shared opponents between Waynesville and West Plains just yet, but they did start out their season in the Harrison Tourney. They did win all 3 of those games, and they won them big. Took on Belton. Of course, Belton is from Missouri. This was a tournament in Arkansas, but did defeat Belton 14-1, then beat tournament host Harrison 9-1, and then turn around and beat Fairgrove 10-0. So 2 shutout victories, or excuse me, not shutout victories, but 2 run rule victories in that tournament. They turn around on March the 21st to defeat Reed Spring 11-0. They defeat Ozark 7-2, and what has been the closest game for them this week, or should I say this season, they did defeat Battle with Columbia Independent Co-op School there 6-0. So West Plains yet to lose here this season. We know they are pretty good, but we'll see if Waynesville can overcome here today. Ultimately, it's all about maintaining the fundamentals. This was a team that was 16-13 last year, so West Plains definitely has a winning culture here at the moment. Looks like West Plains is about to conclude their infield-outfield, which means let's go ahead and move on to the starting lineups. Here for today, we've got them. Might as well tell you now. Looks at Waynesville first. Batting leadoff today. Shortstop, Jackson Goforth. No change really there. Only a few subtle changes to the lineup for this game. Of course, batting second will be the center fielder, Carson Sutphin. Batting third, behind the plate today, that will be Ethan Heberling. And then your designated hitter will be the cleanup hitter today. That is Isaac Martinez. Batting out in fifth today, batting in right field, or should I say field? I got tongue-tied there. How about batting fifth, playing in right field? That'll be Justin Zuber. Batting sixth and playing left today, that's Cody Cullen. Batting seventh, third baseman Hunter Althusius. Batting eighth will be the first baseman Mason Thompson. And then finally, batting ninth is your man on the mound here today. That is going to be Wesley Dye. Now, there is a second baseman out in the field. I believe that is Luke Cassidy. It was not indicated on the lineup, but I believe we'll see Cassidy out there. Could also be Joe Nassar. We'll wait to see who heads on out there before we get to the national anthem. Again, Waynesville 2-3 on the season. They are coached by Trent Wise. Now the lineup for West Plains, batting leadoff for them, that'll also be the shortstop, Peyton Cooper. Batting second will be your second baseman, Hunter Roberts. Batting third, catcher Tank Sims. Batting cleanup today will be the center fielder, Rylan Kenslow. Batting fifth today, the right fielder, Nelson Hoover. And batting sixth is your first baseman, Riley Summers. Batting seventh, pitcher Hunter Williams. Batting eighth is your designated hitter, Trey Miller. And then batting ninth is the third baseman, Landon Montgomery. Player out in the field, not in the batting lineup for West Plains. That is the third baseman. Excuse me, not the third baseman, rather, but how about the left fielder? Apologies there. That will be Ethan Tuma. West Plains 6-0 on the season, and they are coached by James Sharp. So let's take one final timeout. Again, the coaches there are meeting at home plate. We got the national anthem coming up next. Of course, they'll announce the starting lineups for the crowd in attendance here today. But when we come back, it'll be time for first pitch. Again, here from Bandy Field in Waynesville, it is the Tigers and the Zizzers. You're listening to Tiger Baseball, Z102.3.
Lawn and garden batteries are on sale because grass cutting and gardening season are upon us. Napa Lawn and Garden batteries are 10% off at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply. Springtime also brings the rain, and your Napa Parts store has Trico wiper blades on sale at $16 a pair. Similar savings on Rain-X and Napa wiper blades. Many Armor All products are on sale to keep it clean, as well as Blaster Penetrant, white lithium grease, and industrial strength silicone lubricants. Savings good until the end of the month and 7 days a week at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, off Missouri Avenue.
We all have our faves.
I love baseball.
I love football.
Basketball is my game.
But there's one thing we all love.
Pizza!
If you need to satisfy that competitive appetite, we got your slice right here.
Domino's Pizza in St. Robert is the pizza during and after the game. Try the perfect combo deal. Pizza, side, and a drink for $19.99. Try Domino's Mix and Match is only $6.99. Check it out online at Domino's.com or call your order in at 573-336-3400. Domino's Pizza, 213 St. Robert Boulevard. Looking for a great career? Domino's Pizza St. Robert is hiring all positions. Apply online at jobs.dominos.com.
Is your doctor unavailable? Are you sick but can't make it to your provider's office or walk-in clinic? Not feeling well while traveling? Access on-demand care 24/7 with the Phelps Health Key Care video visit. Video visits are a great option to treat a wide range of minor medical issues, including allergies, colds, sore throats, sprains, strains, and more. Visit phelpshall.org to get care now.
Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville is more than a dealership. It's where your Chevy journey begins. From the bold and powerful Silverado, the sleek sophistication of the Malibu, to the dependable Equinox, Lowe Chevrolet has the vehicle to unleash your thrill of driving. Plus, when you choose Lowe Chevrolet, you're not just getting a car, you're getting a family. Your journey begins at Lowe Chevrolet. Online at lowechevy.com and off I-44 at exit 156 in Waynesville.
Tax Pros and More, with locations in St. Robert, Richland, Lebanon, and Jefferson City, offers everything you need to start your brand new business. Don't be afraid of being a sole proprietorship and starting your own company, because you can always grow and hire later. The experts at Tax Pro and More are here to help answer any questions and make the transition extra smooth. Tax Pros and More also specializes in tax return filing, planning, bookkeeping, and financial statement analysis for your business, as well as other payroll services. Call us today and we can help. 573-451-2229.
Action Automotive in St. Robert is your locally owned and operated full-service mechanic shop, offering affordable same-day services, oil changes starting at $55. Local owners Evan and Caitlin York want to earn your business. Call or stop by today. They can get your vehicle fixed and back on the road in no time. Action Automotive Services, located at 128 April Drive. Call 336-8875. Next to Best Friends Animal Hospital. Action Automotive, proud to service the Pulaski County Ambulance and Fire District. If your heating and air exchange is not working properly, it might be time for an upgrade or an overhaul. AirServe Heating and Air in Waynesville is a full-service heating and air company. Allergy season is upon us, and AirServe offers indoor quality solutions. From the simple and efficient duct cleaning to replacing an old unit with an energy-efficient one. There's free estimates and financing options, so you know the cost before you start. Call 433-3613 or stop by the office at 505 Historic 66 in West Waynesville. AirServe in Waynesville, locally owned and operated by your neighbors.
You didn't think it would get this far. It was an innocent mistake. Your attorney will fix things eventually, but right now you got a bigger problem. You need $5,000 to get out of jail, and you don't have a clue how to get it.
Angie Hale Bail Bonds. Compassionate, professional, and serving you 24/7. When legal trouble strikes, call 573-855-4733. That's 573-855-4733. Angie Hale Bail Bonds. Historic Route 66, Waynesville.
From short stacks to family memories. From cuddly companions to outdoor adventures. The Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
They're ready for the spring turkey season at Post Pawn in the Gateway Shopping Center in St. Robert. And if you're not, stop by. Post Pawn has just what you need in the way of guns and ammo to bag that gobbler. And Post Pawn also has a nice supply of crossbows. You'll find hunting supplies like knives and arrows and new and used military clothing, rain and cold weather gear as well. Post Pawn still does transfer fees on guns shipped to Post Pawn or if you sell your firearm to another. They are your Pulsar and Rick's Thermal Scope headquarters and always offer 90-day layaway. For well over 50 years, Post Pawn has been the place to go for hunting supplies for all seasons, and they special order too. Post Pawn, more than just a first-rate pawn store, in the Gateway Shopping Center just outside the main gate of Fort Wood.
Security Bank of Pulaski County, locally owned and operated, vested in our communities. When you call, we answer. No automated voice. We care enough to talk to you. Security Bank offers online banking, mobile deposit and bill pay, person-to-person transfer, and secure checking plus business loans, commercial loans, SBA for veterans, and agricultural loans for livestock and crops. Security Bank of Pulaski County with 2 locations, 110 Lynn Street in Waynesville and 102 Carson Boulevard in St. Robert. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The dealership everyone loves doing business with, and that's Seeger Toyota of St. Robert, having the all-new Tacomas arriving daily. And a low-rate story you will love, beginning with new Tundras that come with a rate-killing incentive of 2.25% for 48 months, 4.75% for 60 months on 24 Highlanders, RAV4s, Corollas, and Camry gas models. 55 years of experience means you can count on Seeger to take care of both you and your car. Seeger Toyota of St. Robert next to Walmart or 24/7 at SeegerToyota.net.
With approved credit through TFS, Pro model not included.
And your national anthem here at Bandy Field in Waynesville. It's about time to play ball. Sorry about the long break there. Of course, big thank you to all of our sponsors for making today's broadcast possible. We are getting going today. Again, the Waynesville Tigers at home for the first time this week, taking on the West Plains Zizzers. So again, it's Connor Harbert here with you today, Z102.3. Glad you could join me here for this one. Very nice day for baseball. Much, much better than Tuesday, I will tell you what. Of course, I'm indoors in the nice press box here in Waynesville today, but as far as the temperature is concerned, it is a very nice 60 degrees or so. In fact, well, my temperature's not up on my laptop there at the moment. Usually is. Do not know where it went today. It is 64 degrees outside today and very much sunny skies for this one. Wind is blowing out towards center field here today. Of course, Waynesville, a little bit deeper than most ballparks, I do believe so. We'll see if anybody catches hold of one here today, but pretty much all you can ask for as far as the weather is concerned for this matchup today. Last matchup for Waynesville here this week, like we said, 2 games on the road and then a quad out in Eugene later on next week. So look forward to seeing how they do in those games. Of course, we will turn our attention to the Frisco League. Next week, we've got 4 squads ready to go at it. Some very, very good squads as well. Crocker Lions, the Dixon Bulldogs, the Licking Wildcats, the Iberia Rangers. We'll see them all next week. Again, we'll see pretty much every Frisco League team in some capacity at some point here this year. So make sure you stay tuned. I'll let you know about that broadcast schedule as we go, because we've got quite a few of them. And of course, districts, they'll eventually come around once again, and we'll just kind of play postseason by ear this year. Of course, as you know, last season, we went quite the distance with the Licking Wildcats all the way to a Class 3 state title. But the throw behind the plate from Heberling is right on target, and we'll get it going here today with Peyton Cooper. Again, Cooper shortstop today for West Plains. Most shortstops going to lead the way for their respective squads, but we'll see what Wesley Dye can do on the mound here today. Of course, saw Dye last, at least broadcast-wise, in that game against Conway. Had a little bit of control problems here and there. We'll see if he can keep it within the strike zone here today. Like I said, we know West Plains, they are very comfortable with the bat. But if you can keep it in front of your defense, and if the defense can make the plays today, you'll be able to keep it in control. First pitch, however, well, going to run inside. Actually catches Cooper on the back. And that'll quickly be West Plains' first base runner here today.
For West Plains, number 7.
So Cooper is aboard here for the Zizzers. And that'll bring us now to second baseman Hunter Roberts. Roberts batting from the right-hand side of the plate. Again, he'll settle into the box. We've got a lot of Hunters today. A couple Hunters for West Plains. The first pitch runs inside here. Almost hit back-to-back hitters, but this one does find the glove of Heberling here for ball 1. 3-step lead for Cooper over on first. Next pitch, Cooper going to take off for second. Pitch was inside. No throw down. They'll just give Cooper the bag. So 2-0 count. Now the next pitch from Dye here. That one's high and inside here. And we go 3-0. Dye trying to squeeze the hitters here, looks like. But so far, needs to bring it just a little bit further back out. 3-0 pitch. That one is taken again inside that time. And that's ball 4. So 2 free passes to start this top of the first. Runners on first and second. Now for the catcher, left-handed hitter Tank Sims. So Sims in at the plate. Bright pink gloves. Really kind of in fashion here. First pitch outside, gets away from Heberling. Both runners going to advance. So that'll be a wild pitch to advance both Cooper and Roberts. West Plains quickly has 2 runners in scoring position here in the top of the first. Next offering here from Dye. That one also misses high and outside. Actually, the first pitch, apologies, was called strike. And it's going to be 1-1. So I'll actually go down as a pass ball if you want to be precise about it. I guess you could score it either way, but either way, here's a high pitch once more for 2-1. So Dye will fall behind the count here, 2-1. Now here's a pitch that's fouled off to the backstop here, and it's 2-2. Sims, a great name for baseball, Tank. Batting third, as you might expect from a man named Tank. Trying to bring around a couple of early RBIs. 2-2 pitch, inside, and it hit him. So Sims will also be hit by a pitch here. And the bases are now loaded.
Now batting for West Plains, number 2.
Bases loaded, nobody out.
Kenslow.
Here for the cleanup hitter, center fielder Rylan Kenslow. Not the ideal situation to start here for Waynesville. Before Kenslow steps in, Hunter Althusius from third, going to step in, talk a little bit with Dye. Maybe trying to calm him down here early on. Working from the stretch here, first pitch is going to hit him. So 3 hit batters in 4 batters to start this one out, and West Plains will score its first run. So that'll be an RBI for Kenslow, and West Plains takes a 1-0 lead.
Now batting for West Plains, number 9.
Base is still loaded. Still nobody out. Here is right fielder Nelson Hoover. Hoover batting 5th. Again, playing out in right, wearing number 9. Batting from the right-hand side, straightaway stance. First pitch from Dye on its way here. Misses the corner. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Next one. Here's a swing. Foul ball off to the right and out of play. Count evens up. 1-1. Of course, opening day at the Major League level as well. Of course, over on our sister station, if you're looking for Cardinals baseball today, we got it. Want to alternate between the two. Next pitch. Runs high this time. 2-1. Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. The reloaded and revamped Los Angeles Dodgers. 2-1. That one gets away. Runner going to take off for home plate. Roberts going to easily score. 2-0 West Plains. So a wild pitch here. We'll move the count to 3-1. 2-0 now our score. And runners on second and third. Hitters count here. As Hoover settles in once more. 3-1 pitch. Inside, a little bit low, looks like as well. Ball 4. 5 free passes to start this game out here.
Now batting for West Plains, number 33.
West Plains still without a hit in this inning.
Summers.
Would have been using the eye to get aboard here. Next batter up here for the Zizzers, Riley Summers, who will take a cut at the first pitch. Missed it, though, 0-1. Summers, another right-handed batter here. Standing on the inside half of the box here. Not necessarily crowding home plate, but certainly digging in there. 0-1 pitch outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Now the next offering. Missed it inside that time, 2-1. So bases again are loaded. You got Sims on third, Kenslow on second, Hoover on first. Summers at the plate here. Next one. That caught the outer half. And it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, still nobody out. 6th batter of the inning. Dye's next pitch. Missed the corner here. We go full for the first time today, 3-2. Full count for the first time here. Again, a walk scores a run. Payoff pitch on the way. Low and away. Ball 4. 3-0 West Plains. So the line keeps moving here. Now 3 walks here in this opening half.
Williams.
And same situation here, actually. Before we get to Hunter Williams, we're going to have a visit to the mound. Out comes Coach Wise. Again, I think it's pretty safe to say the control problems that we saw in Dye's first appearance back against Conway, they have persisted a little bit. 3 hit batters, 3 walks, and a 3-0 game here. Again, lots of the pitches running inside early in this game. So Coach Wise, if I was a betting man, if I was a guessing man out there, pretty much telling his pitcher, gotta fix up that delivery a little bit. Not a pitching coach myself, so not quite sure what you need to get that done or how you need to get that done. But gotta start bringing those pitches across the plate. So we'll see if the visits calm down Dye a little bit here. We'll get going again. Bases loaded, nobody out. And again, 3-0 here in the top of the first. Here is pitcher Hunter Williams. First pitch to Williams here. That one's going to hit him. Caught him on the elbow there. That was a crack. Almost thought that was a bat there for a second, but they'll say it's the elbow. Another run will score. 4-0 West Plains.
Now batting for West Plains, number 17, Trey Miller.
So 7 free passes to start off this top of the first. 4-0 West Plains, nobody out. 8th batter of the inning, Trey Miller. First pitch low and inside, ball 1. So Miller, designated hitter, hitting for the left fielder today. Ethan Tuma out in left. We'll see him in the bottom half of the inning. Here's a swing, foul tip. Bounces off home plate, 1-1. 8th batter of the inning, looks like, unless Waynesville can generate a double play or 2. Well, not 2, rather. We'll see West Plains bat around here. Here's a nice pitch, caught the inner half. Well, 1-2. Dye ahead in the count. 1-2 pitch. Inside that time, it'll even up 2-2. On deck here, Landon Montgomery. And then we go back to the top of the West Plains lineup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. First base is occupied here, so that'll go down as a strikeout. Out number 1, Dye's first strikeout of the game.
Now batting for
bringing
West
us here
Plains,
to Landon Montgomery.
4, Landon Montgomery.
So if you can force a ground ball here, you got to force it any bag. Here's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Montgomery batting from the right-hand side here. Next pitch. Here's a swing, long fly ball, left field, but curling foul. Landing the dirt over there as it rolls up to the fence, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here. Dye perhaps looking for back-to-back strikeouts. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Close. but it's going to be called just a little bit high here, 1-2. After this, Peyton Cooper will get another crack at it. Getting the 10th batter of the inning, unless Waynesville can get themselves out right here. Next two-strike pitch is outside, 2-2. Dye throwing a lot of pitches here in this opening frame. 2-2. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Dye now. Got Miller, got Montgomery. But here's Peyton Cooper again.
Number 3, Peyton Cooper.
Cooper was hit by a pitch, first pitch of the game. Stole second, moved to third on a pass ball, wild pitch. Guess the jury's still out on that one. But then scored later on in the inning. He's swinging away first pitch. Here's trouble down the right field line. It is going to get down. It's going to roll all the way up to the fence. There's going to be multiple runs here. One's already come across. They're going to look for 3. Meanwhile, moving into third himself is Cooper. It's a 3 RBI triple. West Plains leads 7-0. That ball came down in front of Zuber, rolled on by, and allows Cooper to clear the bases.
Now batting for West Plains, number 7, Hunter Roberts.
So this one already a little out of hand here. Runner on third now. Hunter Roberts at the plate. Roberts going to take a first pitch strike. Roberts walked. Then he was brought in. A few batters later. One and one count now. 0-1 pitch here to Roberts. Misses the zone. Dye again, still working out of the stretch here. The 1-1. Looks good. Called as such. Caught the corner that time. Lower outside. 1-2. Dye throwing strikes now, looks like, for the most part. Again, has those back-to-back strikeouts. And there's strike 3. Strike 3 called. Dye will pick up his third strikeout of the game and get out of the top of the first. Unfortunately, quite a few control problems in the start of the inning. 7 free passes lead to 7 West Plains runs. 7 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and there was 1 left on base. We're into the bottom of the first. Again, West Plains 7, Waynesville up to the bat for the first time. You're listening to Tigers Baseball here on Z102.3.
113 years and still going strong. That's the Bank of Crocker, who opened their doors in 1911 when Crocker was a small railroad town. And while they're still a small town, banking services from the Bank of Crocker are as modern as any financial institutions in the big cities. Android and Apple mobile banking apps let you do your banking from anywhere around the globe. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is just a click away. They've also added branches in Waynesville, St. Robert, and Richland through the years. It's a world apart from what it was back in 1911, but the personal hometown banking service has not changed. The Bank of Crocker, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
What if you stepped out of the picture tonight? How would you want to be remembered? And who would make decisions about planning your funeral service? This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. We help families create meaningful services that respect and honor the memory of their loved one's life. At Memorial Chapels and Crematory, we offer our support and guidance when your family needs us the most.
Hunter Williams going through his warm-up tosses as we get ready for the bottom of the first. Waynesville already down big here in this one, 7-0 is our score. Of course, Wesley Dye, 3 strikeouts in the first. Unfortunately, 7 free passes, including 4 hit batters. 4 hit batters, 3 walks, and giving up a 3 RBI triple just before picking up that third strikeout. So a little bit of adversity here early on for Waynesville, but we'll see them at the plate for the first time here again as they face the right-hander Williams. Admittedly, do not know a whole lot about this West Plains team other than the fact that they are undefeated. 6-0 on the campaign, so Waynesville most likely going to have themselves a bit of an uphill battle here. But we'll see how it goes. Goforth, Sutphin, and Heberling. They'll be the first ones up to the plate here. Again, pretty much your top of the lineup in most of the Tigers games here this season. And again, they've generated the majority of the offense in that game against Hillcrest the other day. Back on Tuesday, it was Goforth who got on the first at-bat of the game. He was brought around a couple batters later there by Heberling. Ultimately would prove to not be enough for that one, but top of the lineup is where, as you'd expect, Waynesville is at its strongest. Throw down to second. One hop, scooped up by Cooper. And we'll get it going here. Again with the shortstop, Jackson Goforth. So Goforth, a right-handed hitter. You'll have a righty v righty matchup here, but before Goforth steps in, gonna have a quick visit between pitcher and catcher. Again, Tank Sims behind the plate, Hunter Williams on the mound. Get you the rest of the West Plains alignment here during this at-bat for you. But Sims will return to behind home plate, and Goforth can finally step in here as we begin the bottom of the first. Goforth, standing on the inner half of the zone here, the box I should say. Swings and misses though. It's 0-1. One pitch now from Williams. Here's a high fly ball out toward left. Backing up on it is Tuma. He'll have plenty of room though. Reaches up and makes the catch. And that's out number 1. So Goforth gives it a ride. Unfortunately, the wind not blowing out to left field today. It's actually shifted off toward right field today. Big for the lefties playing in this game in this one, but that one caught by Tuma for out number 1, bringing us to left fielder Carson Sutphin. Center fielder Carson Sutphin. Sutphin going to swing away. First pitch, fouls it off behind us. It's 0-1. Sutphin in the game against Hillcrest went 1 for 3. Put bat to ball all 3 trips to the plate, but only was able to record the 1 hit. 1 dives low here, 1-1. That was a single in the 5th, but then he was rolled up as part of a 6-4-3 double play. 1-1 now. That one misses outside. We go to 2-1. Again on deck is Heberling. Isaac Martinez in the hole. The inning continues on past Heberling. 2-1. Outer half that time here, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes here to the center fielder. Next pitch from Williams. Ground ball over to third. That's going to get by the glove into left field. Sutphin's going to round first here. That'll be an error here on Montgomery over at third. Hard hit ball, he emphasized there, but wasn't able to keep it in front of him. And so Sutphin will find himself on base. It's Waynesville's first base runner today. So Sutphin aboard here with 1 out, runner on first. And now here's the catcher, Ethan Heberling, batting from the left-hand side today. Heberling again responsible for that first run in the game against Hillcrest. He's swinging away. Here's a shallow fly ball, actually rather deep fly ball, apologies. My depth perception's still not very good out there, but either way, it's caught near the warning track for out number 2. Definitely didn't look like it was going to be deep off the bat, but that one actually all the way to the warning track, where it was caught out there by Nelson Hoover, a right fielder, calling off the center fielder Ken Lowe to make the play. So Heberling's gone. Of course, Sutphin had to retreat back to first, still over there. Here's Isaac Martinez. Martinez batting with 2 outs now. First pitch, high and inside. A little bit of chin music. He ducks out, 1-0. Martinez had himself a big hit in that game against Hillcrest. Looking through my oodles and oodles of scorebooks. Here's a pickoff throw to first. Sutphin dives back in safely. Martinez had an RBI single in the 3rd. At the time, that had cut it to 3-2. High and outside, 2-0. Martinez actually went 2 for 3 in that game. He singled in the 6th as well. But then was forced out over at second. 2-0. Next pitch. That one looks good. It'll be called strike 1. Upper half of the zone that time. 7-0 our score, bottom of the first. Got on a picture-perfect day here in Waynesville. Maybe a few degrees warmer. but still 64 degrees here at opening pitch. First pitch. Another pickoff throw. That one actually gets away from the first baseman. They're going to send Sutphin on to second. He'll round the base. He might be able to take third here. Yeah, they're going to try to go for 3. He'll be in there easily. And it'll be a 2-base error here on the pitcher, Williams. So Williams going back for that pickoff throw. The throw was low. Got away from Summers. Rolled all the way up to the fence. Summers had a little bit of trouble picking the ball up over there against the fence, which allows Sutphin to round second and move all the way to third. So second error of the inning here for West Plains, but see if Waynesville can punish. 2-1 meanwhile at the plate here. Pitch high and inside, 3-1. Hitter's count for Martinez, if he can catch a hold of one here. 3-1 on its way, down the pipe. Martinez didn't like it though, held up on it. 3-2. Full count, payoff pitch. Swung on, miss, strike 3. And that runner will be left stranded over on third. So, for Waynesville here in the first, no runs on no hits. There were 2 errors, but there was 1 runner left over on base. Top of the second we go here in Waynesville. It's West Plains 7, Tigers nothing. You're listening to Tigers Baseball here on Z102.3.
At Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert, we've got your back when it comes to saving money on vehicles. That's because we have outstanding deals and a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Cars, trucks, SUVs, they're all priced to move today. Get big cash rebates and low financing that will save you thousands. Plus, you'll get the best customer service possible. To save big, make it by Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert or visit edmorrisfordstrobert.com and get backed by Morris today.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
For a free insurance review,
For auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, John Gregory, your shelter insurance agent in Crocker.
Or stop by and see me, Dave Howlett, your shelter insurance agent in Richland.
Appliances. If you're needing appliances, come by Paul's Furniture. We've got the big name brands like Frigidaire, Maytag, Amana. They're all in stock and ready to go. Even the big box stores will make you wait weeks and weeks and weeks to get your appliances. We've got them here in stock, ready to go with free delivery and setup. If you're needing appliances, come by Paul's Furniture. We've got the big name brands like Frigidaire, Maytag, Amana. They're all in stock and ready to go. Even the big box stores will make you wait weeks and weeks and weeks to get your appliances. We're known for great deals in furniture. We've got great deals in appliances as well.
First pitch to Tank Sims is going to be a line drive out into left center. That'll be a base hit for West Plains to start. Rounding first. He's going to get in there with a standing double. Connor Harbor here with you today, Z102.3. 7-0 our score here in the top of the second. West Plains, lots and lots of free bases in that top of the first. We're able to take advantage of it. Of course, a 3 RBI triple to really put the cap on the inning. Waynesville unable to take advantage of a couple of West Plains errors in the bottom half of the first. So, see if Waynesville can keep them steady here. Already a little adversity in the inning with that man in scoring position. First pitch to Rylan Kenslow. He's going to miss low here, ball 1. Kenslow brought in the game's first run by, being hit by a pitch. Here's a ball that's going to get to the backstop. Heberling having trouble finding it. He'll eventually rope it down, but not before Sims can move on over to third. All scored a wild pitch. First wild pitch of the game for Dye. 2-0. Next offering on the way here. That one caught the inner edge, and it's 2-1. Kenslow 0 for 0 with an RBI. Still batting from the right-hand side. RBI opportunity with the man on third. Here's a ground ball down the third base line here. It's a soft one. Althusius making the smart play there, letting it roll foul before he picks it up. Sending everyone on back. didn't quite notice there, but there is actually a pinch runner. Ethan Miller right now is running over there at third. I believe that substitution came in after the double. But the 2-2 pitch here is close. No cigar, though. 3-2 here to Kenslow. Fourth batter in the West Plains lineup. Payoff pitch from Dye. On its way here. High fly ball left side. Up in the air here. Cullen chasing after it. Having trouble finding it. Reaches up and makes the grab. It is going to be deep enough, though. Miller will come home and score. 8-0 West Plains. Cullen had a little bit of trouble finding that one there. Actually ended up making the catch over his shoulder.
Now batting for West Plains.
Fair play for Cullen to find that one.
Nelson Hoover.
It was up quite a bit of ways. However, in the end, still deep enough for Miller to score and increase West Plains' lead here to 8. First pitch here to Nelson Hoover's foul down the third base line. 0-1. Hoover, same stat line as Kenslow, 0 for 0 with an RBI. He walked to bring home a run. You'll hear that for the next few batters here. Hoover watches the 0-1 by for 1-0. Excuse me, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Same spot, same result here, 2-1. Just past the 5 o'clock hour. Of course, we got started a few minutes past 4:30 today. That's the case more often than not. 2-1. Ground ball, this time fair, over to Althusius. Scoops it up, throw over to Thompson at first, and plenty of time for out number 2. 5-3 the putout.
Now batting for
and now here's Riley Summers.
Number 33, Riley Summers.
Summers again, 0 for 0 with an RBI. He got his base via walk. First pitch taken, strike one called. Dye looking like he has a lot more control than that first inning. And we're not going to sugarcoat it. Definitely not the best start in the world for Dye today. But he seems to be a little more under control here in this second inning. As I say, that wild pitch, but nobody on to take advantage. We'll just make it 1-1. Again, one run across for West Plains on that sacrifice fly. Here's the 1-1. Soft ground ball over to Althusius. He comes up on it. Over to Thompson. Nice stretch. Makes the catch. Out number 3. So a much quicker second inning here for Waynesville. They still give up the 1 run, the sacrifice fly. 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors. And there was nobody left over on base. Let's go now to the bottom half of the second. Waynesville now needing 8 here. 8-0 in favor of West Plains. Roasting the Tigers baseball. Z102.3.
Make sure you're comfortable year-round. At Rivard Heating and Cooling, we offer a Comfort Club Climate Control System warranty plan to keep your system up and running at its best. Receive a heating and cooling tune-up and cleaning twice per year for one low cost. Sign up now and make sure your AC is working at its best before those hot and humid Missouri days arrive. We are not comfortable until you are. Rivard Heating and Cooling, an independent American Standard heating and cooling air conditioning dealer. 417-531-3551 or go online rivardheatingandcooling.com.
Lawn and garden batteries are on sale because grass cutting and gardening season are upon us. Napa Lawn and Garden batteries are 10% off at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply. Springtime also brings the rain, and your Napa Parts store has Trico wiper blades on sale at $16 a pair. Similar savings on Rain-X and Napa wiper blades. Many Armor All products are on sale to keep it clean, as well as Blaster Penetrant, White Lithium Grease, and Industrial Strength Silicone Lubricants. Savings good until the end of the month and 7 days a week at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, off Missouri Avenue.
We all have our faves.
I love baseball.
I love football.
Basketball is my game.
But there's one thing we all love.
Pizza!
If you need to satisfy that competitive appetite, we got your slice right here.
Domino's Pizza in St. Robert is the pizza during and after the game. Try the perfect combo deal. Pizza, side, and a drink for $19.99. Try Domino's Mix and Match is only $6.99. Check it out online at Domino's.com or call your order in at 573-336-3400. Domino's Pizza, 213 St. Robert Boulevard. Looking for a great career? Domino's Pizza St. Robert is hiring all positions. Apply online at jobs.domino's.com.
Heading on in here to the bottom of the second. Waynesville back up to the plate. One more run for West Plains in the top half of the inning, so 8-0 is our score. But we'll see if the middle of the lineup can get it done here for Waynesville. 5, 6, and 7, starting with right fielder Justin Zuber. Zuber, a right-handed batter here, going to settle in to face, again, Hunter Williams, who comes out for his second inning of work. First pitch fouled off to the net here, 0-1. Zuber, Cullen, Althusius. All set to hit here in this half inning. If we go any farther, Mason Thompson. Wesley Dye waiting on. 0-1 pitch here from Williams. Here's a pop fly. Shallow outfield here. 3 members of the Zizzers giving chase, but a leaping catch is made by the shortstop here, Cooper. So Cooper tracking back on that one. Makes the catch. And retires Zuber here. That ball almost in no man's land there.
For the Tigers, number 17, Cody.
So Zuber pops out, bringing us to left fielder Cody Cullen. Cullen chasing the first pitch high there. Big swing, big miss though, 0-1. Again, our second of 2 games this week. Glad you could join me here for this one. Laying off the next pitch. Good choice. It was outside. 1-1. Cullen in that game. He went 1 for 3 against Hillcrest, but got on base twice. Reached via error in the second. Had himself a single in the fourth. And then struck out in the sixth. Pitch high and inside. 2-1. Next offering from Williams. Misses low here. 3-1. Hitters count here for Cullen. We'll see if he gets something to hit here. Here's that 3-1. It's taken. That might have been right down the middle of the zone here. 3-2. That might have been the one. Full count, payoff pitch from Williams. Swung that time, but fouled it off. Good to stay alive there. Over toward the West Plains dugout. We'll stay 3-2. Getting a good-sized crowd on hand here. Lots of fans around the edge of the field of play. Protected by the net, of course. Next payoff pitch. Caught the upper inside corner. Outside, I should say. But either way, strike 3 called. So Cullen, he'll be caught looking. Second strikeout of the game for Williams. And with 2 down, nobody on, here's Hunter Althusius. Althusius batting 7th today for the Tigers. First pitch outside here, ball 1. Hunter v. Hunter. Battle for Hunter supremacy here, 1-0. High and inside, ball 2. The capita of baseball players named Hunter these days is nuts to me. 2-0. Low and away, ball 3. You look at any other sport, you won't see the name Hunter. Then we get to baseball, and every team's got at least one. Some teams, like West Plains, have 2. 3-0, taken all the way. Didn't have the green light that time, 3-1. Still hitters count, still well ahead here. Next pitch, though, caught the lower half, and it's quickly 3-2 now. So Althusius will need to defend the zone here if he wants to keep this inning alive. Here's a ground ball over to short. Cooper has it. Throw across over to Summers is in time, and that'll end the second inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers here in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Top of the third now for you. West Plains leads over Waynesville 8-0. You're listening to Tigers Baseball here on Z102.3.
Is your doctor unavailable? Are you sick but can't make it to your provider's office or walk-in clinic? Not feeling well while traveling? Access on-demand care 24/7 with a Phelps Health Key Care video visit. Video visits are a great option to treat a wide range of minor medical issues, including allergies, colds, sore throats, sprains, strains, and more. Visit phelpshealth.org to get care now.
Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville is more than a dealership. It's where your Chevy journey begins. From the bold and powerful Silverado, the sleek sophistication of the Malibu, to the dependable Equinox, Lowe Chevrolet has the vehicle to unleash your thrill of driving. Plus, when you choose Lowe Chevrolet, you're not just getting a car, you're getting a family. Your journey begins at Lowe Chevrolet. Online at lowechevy.com and off I-44 at exit 156 in Waynesville.
Tax Pros and More, with locations in St. Robert, Richland, Lebanon, and Jefferson City, offers everything you need to start your brand new business. Don't be afraid of being a sole proprietorship and starting your own company, because you can always grow and hire later. The experts at Tax Pro and More are here to help answer any questions and make the transition extra smooth. Tax Pros and More also specializes in tax return filing, planning, bookkeeping, and financial statement analysis for your business, as well as other payroll services. Call us today and we can help. 573-451-2229.
Action Automotive in St. Robert is your locally owned and operated full-service mechanic shop, offering affordable same-day services, oil changes starting at $55. Local owners Evan and Caitlin York want to earn your business. Call or stop by today. They can get your vehicle fixed and back on the road in no time. Action Automotive Services, located at 128 April Drive. Call 336-8875. Next to Best Friends Animal Hospital. Action Automotive, proud to service the Pulaski County Ambulance and Fire District.
Quite a few defensive changes for Waynesville as we head on into the top of the third. New pitcher on the mound. Cody Cullen takes over here. He replaces Wesley Dye, who does remain in the game, over at first base. First pitch outside here, rolls to the backstop. 1-0 to Hunter Williams. So again, Cullen on the mound, right-hander. Dye over on first. Mason Thompson now out in right field. I believe that's not the full extent of the changes. Obviously, you got a new left fielder in the game. I believe that might be Zuber, though. Definitely one of them out there is Zuber. Here's a ground ball over to short. We know this is Jackson Goforth, but he can't make the play on it. Ball bounces off the glove. That'll be an error here on Waynesville, their first error of the game. Williams aboard.
Now batting for the Zizzers.
Slow roller ground ball. Goforth just took the eye off it there. Allows Williams aboard here. Bringing us Trey Miller. Miller watching the first pitch outside. Ball one. Miller struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0 for 1 today. One of 3 strikeouts today for the outgoing starter, Wesley Dye. Next pitch, that gets away here from Heberling. Taking off for second is Williams. He'll be in there. Wild pitch here. Moves Williams on over. Get you Dye's full stat line here in a moment. As soon as I add it all up. Cullen, though, delivers the 2-0. Outside once more, 3-0. Now here is the 3-0. Taken all the way, but that one looks good. Slid across the zone for strike one. (3-1). Swing and a miss. From 3-0, we go back to 3-2 here. Full count. Runner on second, full count, nobody out, top of the third. Again, 8-0 our score in favor of West Plains. Payoff pitch. Ground ball, left side, foul. Stays alive here. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. We'll get you the full list here after this at-bat. Hold me to it. Alan, you listen? Hold me to it. Next payoff pitch, outside here, ball 4. Miller will walk. Williams will stay put over on second. Went 2 on. Here's third baseman Landon Montgomery. So again, big thank you to all of our sponsors. Mary's County Bank, Seeger Toyota, Bank of Crocker, Waynesville Memorial Chapel, Ed Morse Ford and St. Robert, Shelter Mutual Insurance, Paul's Furniture, Rivard Heating and Cooling, St. Robert Auto Supply, Domino's Pizza. More after this pitch here as Cullen delivers to Montgomery. Down the middle, strike one. Phelps Health, Lowe's Chevrolet, Tax Pros and more, Action Automotive, Air Serv, Angie Hale Bail Bonds, Bank of Missouri, Post Pawn, Security Bank, and of course, big thank you to Misha for making high school sports even possible. Allegedly. For the 0-1 pitch here, we'll actually have a pinch runner now for West Plains. Running in place of the pitcher Williams, it's now Brett Walker out there on second. The 0-1 is going to hit Montgomery. Caught him on the back. That'll load him up. And that'll bring us to the top of the order here.
Now batting for the Scissors, number 3, Peyton Cooper.
The top of the order up again for the Scissors here. Third time in 3 innings. We'll see Peyton Cooper. Cooper has had the game's most impactful hit today. A 3 RBI triple. That was back in inning number 1. Put the cap on that 7-run inning. It's really set the tempo for this one. 1-0 the count here. Ground ball, third base side. Althusius will scoop it up, steps on third for 1. Doesn't have a play at first. Run will score, but Waynesville will just take the force out here. 9-0 West Plains. So Cooper will get the... Don't really know how to score that one. Guess we'll say fielder's choice. But also an RBI. As he did ground that one to a spot to allow Walker to score from third. First and second now here for Hunter Roberts. He's going up to bunt, pulls it back, but the pitch is in there anyway, 0-1. So again, first and second here. Montgomery on second, Cooper on first. 0-1 count here to Roberts, who is 0 for 1 today. Next pitch also drops in there. Roberts almost went around on that one, but held up. But it's still 0-2. Saw Roberts twice in the first inning. A walk and a strikeout to his name. Pitch outside this time, 1-2. Walked and later scored in his first trip and then struck out looking to end the inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cullen looking for that first strikeout today. 1-2 on its way. In there, strike 3 called. So Cullen will pick up that first strikeout. Strikeout looking, strikes out Roberts for the second time in this game.
Number 24.
And gives Waynesville maybe a chance to, again, limit the damage here to just that 1 run. Here's Tank Sims. Still need to get that third out. We'll have to try to work through Sims. It's 1 for 1 today. Pickoff throw to second. Montgomery able to get back. Sims was hit by a pitch in the first and, of course, later scored. Then the second, he led off the inning with a double. Substituted for a pinch runner, but that runner was able to score. Here's a foul ball to the left here, 0-1. Sims, the 6th batter of this inning. Again, the run came across on a fielder's choice RBI ground out. Not a ground out, rather, but you know what I mean. 0-1. Low and away. 1-1. On deck is Rylan Kenslow. Again, here in this top of the third. Cullen working out of the stretch. He'll come set. Here is the pitch. In there. Strike 1 call. By the way, outfield check after this pitch, the 1-2. Ground ball over to second. That's going to get by Cassidy into right field. Rounding third is Montgomery. Ball comes into the infield. They might have a play over at third. Throw comes in, not in time. Run will score. It's an RBI single for Hank Sims. And West Plains leads here in the third, 10-0.
Now batting for the Scissors.
So give Sims the RBI here. So Montgomery again scores from third, or second, should say. Cooper moves all the way to third, and Sims stays put on first. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, pinch runner back in, Ethan Miller to run for Sims. So by the way, out in left field, Justin Zuber, he moves over from right field. Center field, well, that's still Carson Sutphin. Don't know why I thought that changed, but he's still very much out in center. First pitch, runner takes off, throw is going to go on down, good throw, and they got him. Nice throw from behind the plate, Ethan Heberling, and that will end the inning. But they still do find 2, West Plains does. 2 runs on 1 hit. There was 1 error, and there were 1 runner left on base. Bottom of the third we go. Now 10-0 in favor of West Plains. You're listening to Tiger Baseball, Z102.3.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The dealership everyone loves doing business with, and that's Seeger Toyota of St. Robert. Having the all-new Tacomas arriving daily, and a low-rate story you will love, beginning with new Tundras that come with a rate-killing incentive of 2.25% for 48 months, 4.75% for 60 months on 24 Highlanders, RAV4s, Corollas, and Camry gas models. 55 years of experience means you can count on Seeger to take care of both you and your car. Seeger Toyota of St. Robert next to Walmart, or 24/7 at SeegerToyota.net.
With approved credit through TFS, pro model not included. 113 years and still going strong. That's the Bank of Crocker, who opened their doors in 1911 when Crocker was a small railroad town. And while they're still a small town, banking services from the Bank of Crocker are as modern as any financial institutions in the big cities. Android and Apple mobile banking apps let you do your banking from anywhere around the globe. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is just a click away. They've also added branches in Waynesville, St. Robert, and Richland through the years. It's a world apart from what it was back in 1911, but the personal hometown banking service has not changed. The Bank of Crocker, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
What if you stepped out of the picture tonight? How would you want to be remembered? And who would make decisions about planning your funeral service? This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. We help families create meaningful services that respect and honor the memory of their loved one's life. At Memorial Chapels and Crematory, we offer our support and guidance when your family needs us the most.
Well, as we come back in the bottom of the third, already an out recorded here in this third inning. Mason Thompson flies out to center field. Swung at the first pitch of the inning. Unfortunately, sent it right toward Kenslow, who makes the grab here. That was just the 30th pitch for starting pitcher Hunter Williams. And now here's another swing, another ground ball over to short, and that throw is going to sail wide. So that actually won't lead to an out here. Dye taken off for second. Throw from the catcher, who backed it up, is not going to be there. And it'll be an error and a second bag for Dye. About to say, maybe creating 2 outs. Really should have been with 2 pitches. But the throw from the shortstop was wide. That'll be an error. Third error of the game here on West Plains. But we'll see if Waynesville takes advantage of this one. Weren't able to take advantage of the first error back in the third. Or the second error for that regard. Those were both in the first. But Waynesville's got that top of the order back here. Hunter Goforth fouls off the first pitch to the net here. 0-1. So again, it is the top of the order. Goforth, Sutphin, Heberling. 1 out. But Dye over on second. Scoring position here for one of your better bats in Goforth. 0-1 now. It's a breaking ball outside this time. 1-1. Make sure you stay tuned next week. Like I said, our next broadcast will be Monday. Little Frisco League action for you. We'll head on down to Dixon. 1-1. High this time. 2-1. Dixon playing host to Crocker. Crocker's played most of their season out of state. 2-2 with 3 of those games in Florida. So there you go. Played teams from Pennsylvania, I believe, New York, and Arkansas. Here's a fly ball out towards center field. Underneath it is Kenslow, makes the catch, out number 2. Dye will stay put on second. 2 outs now here for center fielder Carson Sutphin.
Now batting for Waynesville, number 20, Carson
But obviously some good competition down there in Florida, so we'll see what Crocker brings to the table. Again, Dixon, good start to their season as well. And we'll have Licking Iberia for you later on in the week on Friday. Two very, very, very good teams. Here's a hard swing, fly ball out toward right, but unfortunately right at Hoover. Makes the catch. Out number 3. So a very quick bottom of the third. Despite the error for West Plains, Waynesville leaves the runner stranded. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 runner left on base. Top of the fourth now, 10-0 in favor of the Scissors. You're listening to Tiger Baseball, Z102.3.
At Edmore's Ford in St. Robert, we've got your back when it comes to saving money on vehicles. That's because we have outstanding deals and a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Cars, trucks, SUVs, they're all priced to move today. Get big cash rebates and low financing that will save you thousands. Plus, you'll get the best customer service possible. To save big, make it by Edmore's Ford in St. Robert or visit edmoresfordstrobert.com and get backed by Morris today.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
For a free insurance review,
For auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, John Gregory, your shelter insurance agent in Crocker.
Or stop by and see me, Dave Howlett, your shelter insurance agent in Richland.
Appliances. If you're needing appliances, come by Paul's Furniture. We've got the big name brands like Frigidaire, Maytag, Amana. They're all in stock and ready to go. Even the big box stores will make you wait weeks and weeks and weeks to get your appliances. We've got them here in stock, ready to go with free delivery and setup. If you're needing appliances, come by Paul's Furniture. We've got the big name brands like Frigidaire, Maytag, Amana. They're all in stock and ready to go. Even the big box stores will make you wait weeks and weeks and weeks to get your appliances. We're known for great deals in furniture. We've got great deals in appliances as well.
Make sure you're comfortable year-round. At Rivard Heating and Cooling, we offer a Comfort Club Climate Control System warranty plan to keep your system up and running at its best. Receive a heating and cooling tune-up and cleaning twice per year for one low cost. Sign up now and make sure your AC is working at its best before those hot and humid Missouri days arrive. We are not comfortable until you are. Rivard Heating and Cooling, an independent American Standard heating and cooling air conditioning dealer. 417-531-3551 or go online rivardheatingandcooling.com.
Back to it here. He was at the plate, by the way, when the tag was made over at second. Not the controversy we thought it was. We're back here in the top of the fourth. Rylan Kenslow was hit by a pitch to get things started here. We were debating up in the booth why he was back at the plate. But, of course, in that third inning, final out came on the tag out, the nice throw on the attempted steal. Ethan Heberling behind the plate. 10-0 our score, top of the fourth here. Get a man on first. Nelson Hoover at the plate. He takes the first pitch strike. 4, 5, and 6. 4 already aboard. 5 at the plate here. Hoover working on a 0-for-1 day. Runner going to go here. Pitch was high, but a good throw down. Not going to be in time, though. Kenslow flashing the speed. He's got second on a steal. Pitch was outside here. 1-1. 10-0 our score again. Connor Harbert, Z102.3. You know the drill. Great day here in Waynesville for baseball. Great day pretty much in the state of Missouri for opening day. And by that I mean, well, nobody's playing here in Missouri. Cardinals out in Los Angeles. Haven't checked on that score in a while. Of course, the Royals losing 4-1 in the 9th inning, I believe. That game should be close to over. 2-1 now. Runs inside. And they're going to say it hit him. Must have grazed him there, but a second straight hit by pitch. Means there's runners on first and second now. Nobody out for a pinch hitter. I have a pinch hitter here hitting for Summers. It'll be Caleb Deshane.
Now hitting for West Plains, number 15, Caleb Deshane.
So we'll see what Deshane has to offer. Again, West Plains well out in front of this one. Hitting from the left-hand side. Deshane, a senior, 5'10", 195 pounds. First pitch on the way. Pitch was low. Kenslow thought about taking off for third, but heads on back here. Might have just been a large jump to try to catch Waynesville napping. 1-0. Go forth, keeping him held over there on second. Next pitch, also low. 2-0. Looks like Hunter Williams will hit for himself coming up next. Stands on deck. Trey Miller, next hitter after that. Top of the fourth here. Cullen working from the stretch. The pitch. Brings it up high this time, but too high. 3-0. That game actually is in Kansas City, by the way. I feel ashamed. It is the bottom of the ninth. 3-0 is taken all the way. Good pitch, 3-1. But the Cardinals are very much out in Los Angeles today. Try to get an update on them. 7-1 Dodgers win. Nice. Foul ball outside here. 3-2 now. Most Dodgers might be pretty good this year. That's what I heard anyway. They spent a lot of money. They better be. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Check swing. Bit of a quarter swing there, but caught it. Pitch might have been called ball 4 otherwise, but it will still stay 3-2 here. Still runners on first and second. Open stance for Duchesne in that left-hand side of the batter's box. Here's the next payoff pitch. Caught the outer half. Strike 3 called. So Cullen will pick up the strikeout, his second of the game. And that's out number 1. Keeps those runners on first and second. And again, here is the pitcher, Hunter Williams. Williams, third trip to the plate. Big swing and a miss on the first pitch of the at-bat. Was hit by a pitch for an RBI in the first. Reached on an error in the third. An error by Goforth. Later scored. So represents 2 of the 10 West Plains runs today. Pitch inside here. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away with the strikeout. Kenslow on second, Hoover on first. The 1-1 pitch is low and away. 2-1. How about other Frisco League games I got for you this year? Might as well take a look at that. Of course, all these are subject to change because you never quite know what the weather brings and the whatnot. Here's the 2-1 first. Outside, throw on down to first. It's a great throw. To Dye get the tag. He wasn't able to get it. It was a great throw from Heberling. Pretty much had Hoover dead to rights out there. But Dye couldn't make the tag. Great thought, though, behind the plate. Count goes to 3-1. Heberling launched that ball. So 3-1 count. Pitch. High and inside. Ball 4. So ball 4 will load him up.
Now batting for the Zizzers, number 17.
And again, with those bases loaded and 1 out, here is Trey Miller. Looks like we'll have a pinch hitter coming up after this, but we'll focus on Miller for now here. Miller is 0 for 1. Oh, nope, no we don't. I was fooled. Another man with a bat. Here's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Landon Montgomery is on deck. He'll hit next. So, of course we mentioned Dixon Crocker, Licking Iberia. After that, April 11th, Richland and Newburgh. Got that one on tap for you. Here's a ground ball over to second. Cassidy going to catch it. Actually, no, they're going to say it was a line drive. I thought that one bounced. I don't know what I was watching. But Cassidy makes a nice grab over there at second. That's out number 2.
Now batting for the Zizzers, number 4.
I don't know what I was watching there.
Landon Montgomery.
But a nice grab for Cassidy. And we'll see if Waynesville can get on out of it. The bases loaded jam here. Here's Landon Montgomery. Montgomery 0 for 1. Takes a first pitch strike here. April 15th, Crocker and Plato. April 18th, Dixon and Richland. 0-1, low and away. 1-1. April 25th, Iberia Lakeway. And May the 7th, we'll have Crocker and Iberia for you. At this point, those are all the games I got for you. Like I said, we may add one or two. Just kind of depends on when I can get out there. 1-1, missed low here, 2-1. By the way, Royals now final, 4-1. Royals dropped their opener. Well, it was a pretty quick game. Here's a foul ball behind us. From 2-1, we go to 2-2. Again, bases loaded. Kenslow on third. Hoover on second. Williams on first. Trying to keep things steady here. Cullen comes set. The pitch. Hard ground ball over to third. Althusius has it. He'll just take it to third for the easy out. And that does end the inning. So Waynesville keeps West Plains steady here. Or keeps them off the board, I should say, in the top of the fourth. No runs on, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners on base. That'll take us to the bottom of the fourth. Waynesville still with a little more work to do offensively. We'll see if they can get on the board here. Trailing 10-0 to West Plains. You're listening to Tiger Baseball, Z102.3.
Lawn and garden batteries are on sale because grass cutting and gardening season are upon us. Napa Lawn and Garden batteries are 10% off at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply. Springtime also brings the rain, and your Napa Parts store has Trico wiper blades on sale at $16 a pair. Similar savings on Rain-X and Napa wiper blades. Many Armor All products are on sale to keep it clean, as well as Blaster Penetrate, White Lithium Grease, and Industrial Strength Silicone Lubricants. Savings good until the end of the month and 7 days a week at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, off Missouri Avenue.
We all have our faves.
I love baseball.
I love football.
Basketball is my game.
But there's one thing we all love.
Pizza!
If you need to satisfy that competitive appetite, we got your slice right here.
Domino's Pizza in St. Robert is the pizza during and after the game. Try the perfect combo deal. Pizza, side, and a drink for $19.99. Try Domino's Mix and Match is only $6.99. Check it out online at Domino's.com or call your order in at 573-336-3400. Domino's Pizza, 213 St. Robert Boulevard. Looking for a great career? Domino's Pizza St. Robert is hiring all positions. Apply online at jobs.dominos.com.
Back here once more. Apologies. I was getting my book in order there. Hunter Williams still on the mound here as we enter the bottom of the fourth. Waynesville trailing this one at 10-0. Waynesville's gotten themselves only a couple of base runners in this game. Have certainly put bat to ball, but need to work on finding some empty space out there. Right now, no hits here in the bottom fourth of this one. Of course, we know unless Waynesville can find some runs here, it'll become a do-or-die fifth. So a good start here would be to at least find a couple. Again, that nightmare first inning really set the pace for this game. Williams still going through his warm-up tosses here. I believe this is the last one. Actually goes off to the backstop. But the throw will still go on down to second anyway. Good toss from Sims. And let's get it going here.
Now batting to lead off the home half of the fourth inning for Waynesville, number 7.
So, for Waynesville here in the fourth, be the middle of the lineup. 3, 4, and 5. Heberling, Martinez, and Zuber. Actually, we do have some changes here defensively for West Plains. See how many we can find here. Over at third, it's no longer Montgomery. That's the first one I see, but here's first a high fly ball to right. Backing up on it is Hoover, all the way up to the warning track, over his shoulder, makes the catch for out number 1. That has really set the tone, or that's really been kind of the story of Waynesville's offensive day today. High fly balls, but playable. Need to bring it down just a little bit more. Of course, hit them in the gaps. Williams not really lighting up the book with K's today, but he's had the help of his defense. So 1 down, here's Martinez. Pitch outside. Ball 1. Of course, it's kind of what we said Waynesville need to do today in the pregame. Let the defense do the work, as we know West Plains can swing the bat. Fortunately, the walks and the hit by pitches in that first inning let things get out of control early. 1-1 here to Martinez, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here's another swing and a miss here. 1-2. Martinez, we saw him back in the first where he struck out. Here's that 1-2 offering. In the dirt here, 2-2. I believe it's a new player behind the plate. I believe that's actually Montgomery. Either way, here's a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Martinez will strike out swinging. He'll strike out for the second time this game. And with 2 outs, nobody on, it's Justin Zuber.
Justin Zuber.
So in comes Zuber. He popped out to short. And a ball almost into no man's land, but a nice catch. Peyton Cooper tracking back on that one. Bit of a half swing here on the first pitch. Missed it, 0-1. Bit of an indecisive swing there for Zuber. He's trying to put Waynesville in the hit column tonight. Next pitch, that one looks good. Called as such, 0-2. Here, Cody Cullen standing on deck. Pitch from Williams is a ground ball up the middle. Played though, no, got by Cooper. Do we give that one an error? I think we do. I think that one should have been made. So, fourth error for West Plains today.
Now batting for Waynesville, number 17, Cody Cullen.
But again, Waynesville unable to take advantage of any of these errors thus far. But we'll see if this one's the one here. Zuber stands over on first. Cody Cullen now at the plate. Cullen swinging away first pitch. Missed it. 0-1. Cullen saw him back in the second. He struck out looking. Trying to keep the inning alive here in the fourth. Bottom of the fourth. 0-1 from Williams. Another swing and a miss. 0-2. On deck now, Hunter Althusius. If the inning continues on here, but as it stands, Cullen in a deep hole. 0-2. Williams will look over his shoulder. Now the pitch. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. Cullen knew it, and that'll end the inning here. 4th strikeout for Williams today. Waynesville still without a hit. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 runner left on base. Into the top of the 5th. We know it'll be do or die for Waynesville. We just need to figure out how many runs. We'll come back in 60. You're listening to Tiger Baseball here on Z102.3.
Is your doctor unavailable? Are you sick but can't make it to your provider's office or walk-in clinic? Not feeling well while traveling? Access on-demand care 24/7 with a Phelps Health Key Care video visit. Video visits are a great option to treat a wide range of minor medical issues, including allergies, colds, sore throats, sprains, strains, and more. Visit phelpshealth.org to get care now.
Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville is more than a dealership. It's where your Chevy journey begins. From the bold and powerful Silverado, the sleek sophistication of the Malibu, to the dependable Equinox, Lowe Chevrolet has the vehicle to unleash your thrill of driving. Plus, when you choose Lowe Chevrolet, you're not just getting a car, you're getting a family. Your journey begins at Lowe Chevrolet. Online at lowechevy.com and off I-44 at exit 156 in Waynesville.
Tax Pros and More, with locations in St. Robert, Richland, Lebanon, and Jefferson City, offers everything you need to start your brand new business. Don't be afraid of being a sole proprietorship and starting your own company, because you can always grow and hire later. The experts at Tax Pro and More are here to help answer any questions and make the transition extra smooth. Tax Pros and More also specializes in tax return filing, planning, bookkeeping, and financial statement analysis for your business, as well as other payroll services. Call us today and we can help. 573-451-2229.
Action Automotive in St. Robert is your locally owned and operated full-service mechanic shop, offering affordable same-day services, oil changes starting at $55. Local owners Evan and Caitlin York want to earn your business. Call or stop by today. They can get your vehicle fixed and back on the road in no time. Action Automotive Services, located at 128 April Drive. Call 336-8875. Next to Best Friends Animal Hospital. Action Automotive, proud to service the Pulaski County Ambulance and Fire District.
New pitcher as we enter the top of the 5th here for Waynesville, Dylan Pelkey will be your man on the mound here. We'll get another look at him today, as he looks to try to keep this one steady here. Again, it will be do or die for Waynesville in the bottom half of the fifth. The only question is how many runs here at this point. He'll face the top of the order here, Peyton Cooper. His fourth trip to the plate. We'll start off with a pitch outside here for ball one. Cooper, 4 RBIs in this game. Now a pitch that runs inside here, 2-0. 1 for 2, 4 RBIs. 3 of those RBIs came on a triple in the first. Had a fielder's choice RBI back in inning number 3. 2-0 pitch is fouled off here, 2-1. Cooper, Roberts, Sims. 2-1, up high, 3-1. Wesley Dye still over at first. Althusius at third. Goforth still at short. Do have a new second baseman in there. Looks like that actually might be Thompson. Pitch up high. Here's ball 4. Cooper will draw his first walk of the game. A walk to go with the hit by pitch. Here's now Hunter Roberts.
For West Plains, number 7, Hunter.
That definitely is Thompson over at second. I would assume outfield has stayed the same. Heberling still behind the plate. So at the plate again is Roberts. Here's a ground ball that gets through into right field for a base hit. Cooper going to round second hard, but he'll stay right there. It's first and second. So West Plains picks up its 4th hit of the game.
Now batting for West Plains, number 24.
Again, West Plains doesn't have to do too much with the bat in this game. Waynesville's had a bit of a control problem. Lots of free passes, especially in that first inning. Again, just 3 runs for West Plains since that 7-run first. But they've picked up hits here and there, especially the Crown, that 3 RBI triple. First pitch to Tank Sims. Misses low and away, ball 1. Sims, he's got an RBI. He actually has 2 of the 4 hits for West Plains today. He's 2 for 2. Now we'll face a 2-0 count. In the second inning, led off the inning with a double and scored. Third inning, picked up an RBI single. But now here's a high fly ball to right. This one's got distance. That one's gone. 3 RBI home run for Tank Sims. And this is a 13-0 game in favor of the Zizzers. The winds are blowing out to right. Don't think that made much of a difference on that one. Sims gave that one a ride. So 13-0 now in favor of the Zizzers. And now we'll see the cleanup hitter, Rylan Kenslow. First pitch to Kenslow, fouled off to the backstop here, 0-1. Kenslow, 0 for 0. Yet to record an official at-bat in this one. He's been hit by 2 pitches. Also has a sacrifice fly, so he's got an RBI today. And the fly out to left. 1-1 count here, pitch missed low. About to approach the 6 o'clock hour here. Here's a high pop-up. Left side of the infield, just beyond the infield. Goforth back. Goforth makes the catch.
Now batting for West Plains.
So out number 1 here. Retires Kenslow. Right fielder Nelson Hoover. First pitch here. Looks like. That hit the bat. I thought I heard the crack. I believe it's 1-0. Just looking at my book there. Apologies. Next pitch outside here. See if we get an indication from the umpire. 1-1. It's actually 1-1. Thought I heard the crack of the bat on that first one. Might have caught him there. Now here's a pitch high and inside. 2-1. Pelkey still working out of the windup here with the bases empty. 2-1 pitch. High again, 3-1. Looks like we'll see Riley Summers back to the plate. Again, he was pinch hit for back in the fourth. Here's the 3-1. Looks good. There it is. 3-2. Three balls, two strikes, payoff pitch. Ground ball, hard one over to short. Goforth going to play it up, bounce off the mound. Throw over to Dye, in there, out number 2. Goforth tracking to his left there, played the hop off the mound.
Number 33.
That ball was smoked up the middle. But it's out number 2. Here's Riley Summers. So Summers back in the game. He is 0 for 1 with an RBI. Walked in the first to pick up that RBI. Line drive, first pitch of the at-bat. Gets down. Summers is going to round first. He's going to go for 2. No, he's going to hold up there. It'll just be a 2-out single for Summers.
Now batting for West Plains, number 22, Hunter Williams.
So Summers aboard. Here's Hunter Williams. Williams 0 for 1. First pitch to him here. Outer half. Strike 1. He's hit by a pitch for an RBI in the first. Reached on an error in the third and later scored. He walked in the fourth. Later left stranding over on first. Hard hit ground ball toward the Waynesville dugout. Strike 2. Geez, stick around for post game today. Of course, we'll wrap this one up. We'll go over the lines. Get you all set up for Frisco next week. And, of course, the next time we'll see Waynesville as well. Won't be too long from now. Catch him next time we see him here at home. 0-2 pitch was fouled off behind us. Of course, that'll be a matchup with Central. Springfield Central, that is. Not Kansas City Central. I know none of you probably assume that, but just want to be clarifying here. That is Springfield Central. 0-2 now. Looked good. That one did not miss by much. It'll move to 1-2. That might have been called strike 3. In an alternate universe, not this one. Pelkey's next pitch here, the 1-2. There's a swing and a miss. Actually a foul tip, but the result is the same. Strike 3. So that'll end the inning, but a 3-run home run for Tank Sims gives the Zizzers a little bit of a cushion here. Waynesville will need 4 to keep this game alive as we move on in to the bottom of the 5th. We're back in a little bit. You're listening to Tiger Baseball, Z102.3.
If your heating and air exchange is not working properly, it might be time for an upgrade or an overhaul. AirServe Heating and Air in Waynesville is a full-service heating and air company. Allergy season is upon us, and AirServe offers indoor quality solutions. From the simple and efficient duct cleaning to replacing an old unit with an energy-efficient one. There's free estimates and financing options, so you know the cost before you start. Call 433-3613 or stop by the office at 505 Historic 66 in West Waynesville. AirServe in Waynesville, locally owned and operated by your neighbors.
You didn't think it would get this far. It was an innocent mistake. Your attorney will fix things eventually, but right now you got a bigger problem. You need $5,000 to get out of jail, and you don't have a clue how to get it.
Angie Hale Bail Bonds. Compassionate, professional, and serving you 24/7. When legal trouble strikes, call 573-855-4733. That's 573-855-4733. Angie Hale Bail Bonds. Historic Route 66, Waynesville.
From short stacks to family memories. From cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well. Bank well.
They're ready for the spring turkey season at Post Pawn in the Gateway Shopping Center in St. Robert. And if you're not, stop by. Post Spawn has just what you need in the way of guns and ammo to bag that gobbler. And Post Spawn also has a nice supply of crossbows. You'll find hunting supplies like knives and arrows and new and used military clothing, rain and cold weather gear as well. Post Spawn still does transfer fees on guns shipped to Post Spawn or if you sell your firearm to another. They are your Pulsar and Rick's Thermal Scope headquarters and always offer 90-day layaway. For well over 50 years, Post Spawn has been the place to go for hunting supplies for all seasons, and they special order too. Post Spawn, more than just a first-rate pawn store, in the Gateway Shopping Center just outside the main gate of Fort Wood.
First pitch to Hunter Althusius is called strike one. We're in the bottom of the fifth. It is do or die for the Tigers. They need 4. They want to push this game into a 6th. Without a hit today, Waynesville gonna need to get it going here. Foul tip into the glove. That'll be strike 2. 7, 8, and 9. So we'll see what the bottom of the lineup can do here. Althusius, Thompson, and Dye. 0-2 to Althusius. Well outside here. And it's 1-2. There is a new pitcher in the game, by the way. It is not Jackson Goforth. It is actually Peyton Cooper. Here's a comebacker to the mound. Cooper going to snag that one behind his back and send it on over for out number 1. So it comes in from shortstop and makes a goal level play. So there is one away here with the stop. And that brings us now to Mason Thompson. First pitch to Thompson here is caught on the outer half. It's strike 1. Thompson flew out to center field. Now going to watch a breaking ball here. I guess came across high, 1-1. So working on a team no-hitter now is West Plains. 1-1. Swing and a miss here. 1-2. Wesley Dye on deck. Might be Waynesville's first last chance. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch to Thompson. Stays high. 2-2. Second time to the lineup for Waynesville. 2-2. Line drive out toward right. Diving stop. Does he have time to make the throw? He does not. Safe. Waynesville will pick up its first hit of the day here in the 5th. So Thompson hustling down the line. That's a play everyone can get behind. Waynesville for the hit. West Plains with a nice stop there. Almost made the play after a dive after it. But Waynesville does have that first hit. Here's Wesley Dye. Swing and a miss on the first pitch here, 0-1. Dye, his first trip resulted in an error. Error on the man who's currently standing on the mound in Cooper. Of course, Cooper made up for it here in this inning. That snag behind the back. Check swing, they say he went around on it, 0-2. Pitch was well high, but couldn't help himself there. No balls, 2 strikes to Dye. Pickoff throw over to first. Summers has the catch. Tag too late, though. We'll continue to wait the 0-2 here. If we go any farther, Jackson Goforth. He's on deck. 0-2. Fouled it off. We'll stay here at 0-2. So a second helping here at 0-2 for Dye. Oh, 2, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Waynesville now down 2 perhaps. It's final out.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 3, Jackson Goforth.
So first last chance for Waynesville, Jackson Goforth. Top of the order here as he settles in. Launch the first pitch outside, ball 1. Goforth, 0 for 2, 2 flyouts today. He sent him out there, just not finding any green. 1-0 pitch from Cooper. Big cut at a pitch up in the zone. Missed it though, 1-1. One ball, one strike here. Cooper working out of the stretch. He'll come set and the pitch to go forth. High this time, 2-1. Carson Sutphin now on deck. If Goforth can manage to keep this inning alive. Keep this game alive at this point. 2-1. Here's a swing, pot fly. This should do it. Underneath it, shortstop makes the catch. And that'll end this one. So Waynesville, unfortunately, sets them behind deep early. And just were never able to recover here in this one. They fall to West Plains, final score 13-0. So we will do what we always do. We're going to take 60 seconds. I'll get my book here in order for you. We'll come up, we'll wrap this one up, and we will get you all set for, again, next week's Frisco League action. And next time we'll see the Waynesville Tigers in action. But again, your final score in this one, West Plains 13, Waynesville nothing. You're listening to Tiger Baseball here on Z102.3.
Security Bank of Pulaski County, locally owned and operated, vested in our communities. When you call, we answer. No automated voice. We care enough to talk to you. Security Bank offers online banking, mobile deposit and bill pay, person-to-person transfer, and secure checking plus business loans, commercial loans, SBA for veterans, and agricultural loans for livestock and crops. Security Bank of Pulaski County with 2 locations, 110 Lynn Street in Waynesville and 102 Carson Boulevard in St. Robert. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
And again, back here at the Waynesville High School Baseball Stadium. This one is in the books. Unfortunately, Waynesville will fall tonight 13-0 in 5 innings. As West Plains comes in, puts up a 7 spot in the first, and basically cruises to victory. Here today, Waynesville just unable to create much of any kind of offense here today. But again, it's Connor Harbin here with you, Z102.3, as we take a look at the numbers here today. Not a whole lot of pure offense, at least in terms of picking up plenty of hits. Just 6 hits total in this game, but Waynesville, unfortunately, in that first inning, just too many free passes. Again, 4 runs before you even give up a hit. You load the bases with walks and hit by pitches, gives them a prime opportunity for a big hit. That's what it was. First hit of the game was a 3 RBI triple, and from there, Waynesville, like I said, just couldn't really get it going here in this game. So let's go over your final lines here for this one. First of all, taking a look at Waynesville today. Of course, no runs. Did pick up that hit in the bottom half of the 5th. Mason Thompson coming up with your only hit of the day. 1 Waynesville error. Ultimately, the errors, they were able to keep him down. So that was a plus for Waynesville here today. Only the 1 error down from last game against Hillcrest. They also left 4 on base. West Plains, they pick up 13 runs today, 5 hits. 4 errors out in the field. Unfortunately, Waynesville not able to take advantage of those 4 errors, and West Plains did leave 5 runners on base today. Those runners that did get on base, they were pretty darn efficient today at bringing them on around, including, again, that 3 RBI home run in that 5th inning. Winning pitcher today, that would be Hunter Williams. He goes 4 innings here today. He does not give up a single hit. He strikes out 4, walks none. Had the chance for the no-hitter going into the 5th, but he was pulled for Cooper. Peyton Cooper, who goes 1 inning, gives up the 1 hit and the strikeout. Losing pitcher for Waynesville, Wesley Dye. He goes 2 innings in the loss. He gives up 8 runs, 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 8 earned runs here in this one. Again, he also hit 4 here in this game. So again, ultimately the story, too many free passes. You got to cut them down here if you want to kind of put yourself in a position where you can maybe win a game with about 3-4 runs or so. I think we all kind of understand how this one went here today. So with the loss, Waynesville falls to 2-4 on the season. West Plains improves to 7-0. For Waynesville, well, they've got a couple games on the road coming up here. Of course, like I said, we will not be following them to those games on the road. We will wish them luck. We will pick them back up on April the 9th. Of course, they'll play on the 2nd at Cuba. They will play on the 3rd at Camdenton. And then we'll see them on, at the April 5th and 6th, they'll be at the Eugene Quad. So they will play a apparently several games over in Eugene. Of course, then on the 9th, we'll see them here at home. I believe that is a Tuesday. They'll play the Bulldogs of Springfield Central. As far as we are concerned, I will have for you a couple of Frisco League games next week. We will see on Monday Dixon and Crocker. Again, we're not going to go out too far. Of course, none of the Frisco League teams are really that far away from Waynesville, but we will head on down to Dixon. We'll see the Bulldogs in action against the Crocker Lions. That'll be a 4:30 start, so again, 4:15 pregame right here on KOZQ. Always about a 4:30 to 5 o'clock start. Then we will take Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, and we will have Licking and Iberia for you on Friday. Again, both those teams undefeated. Licking right now, I believe, is 3-0. Iberia is 6-0. I believe somewhere thereabouts, 5-0 or 6-0. Either way, both teams are undefeated. Of course, I know Licking is playing Crocker today. That one should be a bit of a barn burner. Don't have a score from that one, but we will see if Licking remains undefeated. Iberia as well. They will obviously play a little bit before next week's Friday action. But still very excited for all of that next week. Excited to get back to Waynesville on April the 9th as well, but those are our next few broadcasts. With that being said, I think we're ready to close this one out. This ball game took just over an hour and a half to complete here tonight. Again, your final score, West Plains 13, Waynesville nothing. For Dan back in the studio, I am Connor Harbert. Hope you enjoy listening to this one as much as I enjoy bringing it to you here tonight. Until next time, you've been listening to Waynesville Tiger Baseball right here on Z102.3. Good night, everybody. Be good people.
You've been listening to Waynesville Tiger Baseball on 102.3 FM as the Tigers make their way through the spring sports season through the Ozark Conference against the Frisco League and more. Tiger Baseball brought to you by the Bank of Crocker, Memorial Chapels of Waynesville, St. Robert, and Richland, and Morris Ford, Security Banks of Pulaski County, Shelter Insurance Agents Dave Holland in Richland and John Gregory at Crocker, Paul's Furniture, St. Robert Auto Supply, the Marys County Bank, Domino's Pizza of St. Robert, Phelps Health, Lowe's Chevrolet, and Rivard Heating and Cooling. That's it for this time. Until next time.